Hi, this is an explanation for the assignment annual pacing schedule. I'm on the annual pacing schedule page, which you'll find in the left margin if you scroll down to under assignments. Here are the descriptions of the assignments, and here is the annual pacing schedule assignment. I've clicked on this already, and this is what you will see. I'm going to begin with a learning target. You might not be familiar with a learning target, but it's another way to assess your learning or a student's learning. It's like a rubric, but it's a little more simple to read than a rubric. And I will open it up so you can see what it looks like. Now, every summer, teachers get together and they make up a yearly schedule for different content areas. It might be English language arts. It could be math. And it's a great idea for social studies because you're going to integrate social studies with other subject areas, and you'll be able to determine that you've covered the subject of social studies throughout the whole year. So you're going to identify social studies curriculum for a particular grade level using an annual pacing schedule. I've already given you the basics to the annual pacing schedule, so you don't have to create one unless you choose to. And you're going to add standards, activities, children's literature, visuals, and any other pertinent information that you think should go into an annual pacing schedule. Now, a must-do is for the grade of a C. If you want just a C, use the basic guides, put in the standards, and link it to the Dropbox. I know it says the Social Studies Journal, but I've switched that now to the Dropbox, and I'll show you that in just a second. If you want an A or B, you should include visuals, you should include additional activities. You can even create your own schedule using a grade appropriate textbook. You can add children's literature. You can add websites that has to do with that particular unit that you want the students either to use or that you're going to use when you teach that unit. So that is the learning target. Very simple, easy to follow. You'll know if you get an A or B because you've added the visuals and the children's literature and all that. And if you go above and beyond these expectations, I will probably give you extra credit. I do that usually on assignments. If you've really put a lot of work into it, I want to give you the credit for it. So we're going to move back to the page for the annual pacing schedule. This is the Dropbox or the assignment folder that you're going to link your work to, similar to a wiki. I have given you 3 pacing guides already. One for first grade, one for third grade, one for fifth grade. You can pick these if you choose to. And let me click on just grade 1, for instance. There it is. And you'll see it's very basic. And for instance, in September, the first unit would be called Time for School. That includes learning about the community, learning about school, the classroom responsibilities, rules, and routines. So you're going to look for standards, the social studies standards, that would incorporate these type of topics in this unit. You're going to look for activities that talk about the community, about the school, about rules and routines, classroom responsibilities. And you might look for books, children's literature, that also can be incorporated. And you might find websites that pertain to this as well, and you can include these all in your pacing schedule. You do not need to do it in a chart form. If you'd rather do it like a narrative form, you can do that. You can use a chart form, and let me show you an exemplar. Here's an exemplar for grade 1. I'll scroll back up. This one did not upload as well, but you can see here what this student has done. Here is the Time for School unit, and then she put in the standards, the activities, and some visuals. I'll just scroll down. So you can take a look at that as an exemplar. I have exemplars for grades 3 and 5, but if you want to create a pacing guide for second grade or fourth grade or sixth grade, or 7th or 8th grade, you're more than welcome to. I do have an exemplar for grade 8. It's on a PowerPoint, which you can use too. And if you take a look at this, you'll see that exemplar. And if you do create a pacing guide for any grades other than grades 1, 3, and 5, you will definitely get extra credit if you put in all of the uh, items that I suggested, such as, of course, the standards, but and activities. But also, if you put in websites or children's literature or in visuals, you'll most likely get a grade higher than the top grade. So this is my explanation for the annual pacing schedule. I hope it helps you. It does take some time to do, so please, please, please don't wait till the Sunday before it's due, and it is due the Sunday of the week that it is scheduled for, which is the 3rd week. It is comprehensive, and it does take some time. It's time intensive, and that's the challenge. Finding the activities and the children's literature is a lot of fun to do, and you can put all of that into your pacing guide too. Good luck with it. If you have questions, please don't hesitate to ask me.